From the newest ballpark on the Major League landscape, there's a look inside Marlins Park in Miami. Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball, and it's next on the show. Justin Nicolino is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, Matty, he's having a very nice season so far. He's got an ERA in the low 3s. So hopefully he can continue that here in this one. Give his ball club a chance to win.
Ender Inciarte.
Atlanta, left fielder, number 11.
And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard towards center, and a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to open up the ball game. At the plate, Emilio Bonifacio, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. (0-1) count, and the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. How do they get back into the win column, Psycho?
Well, they have to get guys on base somehow. This is a team that's dead last in slugging percentage, so they're not going to hit you a lot of home runs. Tough to score runs when you're not getting any extra base hits, so they need to improve to give themselves any chance at all of winning.
Freddie Freeman will stand in, and perhaps unsurprisingly, the numbers tell us he's a much better hitter versus right-handers than he is against lefties. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Ozuna on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. With a moment now, let's give you a look at the Miami D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, we have an opportunity to watch Christian Yelich in this one. Very athletic, a wiry type of guy that gets very good jumps, has a good arm as well. We'll see if he...
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base.
Normally, when you see a guy steal third base, it's because he got a nice walking lead, really got out there nice and far. But here, he had almost no lead whatsoever when he made his break. Very fortunate to get away with that one.
Yelich is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. One left for Atlanta. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Matt Wisler will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, remember, guys, he's a young pitcher, still garnering a lot of experience, and he has a lot of upside. If he continues to improve, he's going to be around this league for a very long time. I can't wait to watch him in this one.
But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. What do you think they need to do to keep this winning streak rolling, Steve?
Boy, this team is so tough to pitch to. They have the fewest strikeouts in the league. So if they continue to be aggressive at the plate, drive the ball into the gaps, and try to hang a crooked number up on this team early.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Ranging back is Inciarte. He gets there, and that's the second out. And with that, let's check out the top of the scorecard and see how the Braves align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, when you talk about a position that requires arm strength, right field is one of those. This man, he has arm strength to die for. He could throw it from the wall. He could probably throw it from the darn stands. I hope he gets a chance to show it off in this one.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Eric, these Braves, as they begin here this afternoon, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
And to make matters worse, they've got to square off against one of the best pitchers in the game, so it's not going to be easy to turn things around here.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. On the ground to third. To his left, Garcia. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Miami down in order after 1, no score. Nick Markakis will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Well, he hasn't played very well all season, and if you look at his last 10 games, he's only had 4 hits in those 10, so what's he doing to help?
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. These Marlins, EK, as they take the field here this afternoon, they've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Not only have they been playing well, but they've got their ace going here this afternoon, so the rich get richer.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
He thought he had him right there. You can see him look into home plate asking, where was that? Was it high? You got to be kidding me.
Tyler Flowers will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Runners on the move for second. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. And a quick step off here, hoping to catch that runner leaning, but he's back easily. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Hit hard on the ground to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. On to first, and they get them both.
Well, if you want to go by the numbers, somewhere around 37% of leadoff walks come around to score. Now, EK, I know you didn't know that, but that won't be an issue here as he bounces right back and he gets himself the double play.
Here's Eric Ibar now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 6 home runs, and he's driven in 24. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And this is hit hard up the middle, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Batting 8.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the speedy center fielder Michael Bourne. In the dirt here, pitches in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in, so you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Down the first baseline. To his left, Bohr, and the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Braves strand one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Justin Bohr will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting fifth,
Marcell Ozuna will stride in now as he'll enter play as the second leading hitter in the entire National League. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard liner toward short. And the Marlins are into the hit column. There's their first base hit. So it's a 1-out base knock for him here in the second. Good time to check out the league leaders in hits.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. And I'll tell you, it almost looks like BP when he steps up to the plate. Putting together another nice performance in this one, too.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Chop foul right at home plate. The 0-2 delivery. Bounce to first. Oh, and he takes his eye off it there as it goes right past him into right.
Yeah, and this is something he'll figure out as time goes along. It's not how hard you throw, it's how well you can disrupt a hitter's timing. Growing up, guys are used to just blowing the ball by hitters, but once you get to this level, it doesn't always work out that way.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Smoke toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. Adeiny Echeverria will stride in now, and as you see there, he sits 9th in the National League in batting at the start of play.
Well, it's still early in this season, but if he keeps this up, he's going to be looking to get paid in the offseason. His contract is up after this year.
And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Here it comes, 1-0. On the ground to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Bonifacio on to Freeman, and they turn the double play to end the inning. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More to come from Marlins Park right after this. Back at Marlins Park for the third inning as we get a nice aerial view of Miami Beach's Art Deco district. Matt Wisler set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
Left fielder
Ender Inciarte will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game. And a ball, 1-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Outside, 2-1. 3-1. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Hit in the air to center field. Yelich is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
now batting, second baseman Emilio Bonifacio.
Digging in the switch hitter, Emilio Bonifacio. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Late square, and this is popped up. Dietrich is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Down in order go the Braves. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Justin Nicolino takes into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Pitcher, Justin Nicolino.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Drilled right back up the middle. Ibar with a great stop. It's there. He got him.
Wow. Made it look easy.
The batter, number 9. Second baseman.
On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop. Makes the play and gets the out. And the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
Here's D. Gordon now. As he swings and hits a line drive out to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Hey, if you came here to see offense in this ballgame, sit back and relax just a little bit. Both of these pitchers are absolutely dueling it out right now.
Christian Yelich is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Bourne. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 4 pitches, all it takes to do in the Marlins. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. With Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning for Atlanta. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Liner towards second, but this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Third baseman, number 13.
Now to the plate, Adonis Garcia. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
And you'd be in trouble at the plate if you fell behind 0-2 against this guy, so he's fortunate to hold up in time.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
But very quickly, 5 pitches and 2 outs here in the 4th. Well, those are the kind of innings you love to have if you plan on working deep into a ballgame.
Nick Markakis will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A breaking ball that time that he slaps the other way out into left center, and it falls for a base hit.
Yep, maybe a shot here now with 2 away as they finally get another base runner. He'd retired 6 in a row prior to this base hit, so he's had his way with these guys for the past few innings.
Oh, that one got the pitcher. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Eric Ibar gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. Hit hard up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. He'll come home with it, and he is in there.
Center fielder, number 2.
Striding into the box, Michael Bourne. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. Matt Wisler gets a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. And look out. Oh, that ran in and got him. And intentional or not, you do not want to be hitting pitchers out there.
Left fielder,
Ender Inciarte stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0 on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse. Giancarlo Stanton is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. A quick out number one.
Now batting,
Justin Bohr stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Marcell Ozuna will come in now with 2 away. And I've got to say, it may be about time to start taking a pitch or two.
Yeah, I mean, he is just running right through these guys. They've been getting themselves out left and right. He's hardly even broken a sweat out there.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Belted out toward deep center field. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. So they'll try to make something of this fourth inning after all, as he's into second with a 2-out double. And as we show you the Marlins leaders in that category, you can see his total is good for third best on the ball club.
Yeah, he's not setting the world on fire with doubles, but he's getting his fair share. Definitely an important part of this offense.
Derek Dietrich will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double.
And this is really where you earn your money. Runner on second, 2 out.
Hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run. The throw to the plate, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. So stepping in, JT Realmuto, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. Now this pitch is lined into left center field. That's a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. The run scores from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
And after 3 straight 2-out hits, that's going to earn a visit from the pitching coach. You know, there's not a whole lot of guesswork as to what he's saying. It's just, look, all we need is one more good pitch from you to get out of this. I know you've got it in you.
Adeiny Echeverria will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Takes this the other way to right, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Emilio Bonifacio heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Line drive to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Freddie Freeman will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Boy, that's just good execution right there. Pitcher slide steps. That makes it easier and quicker for the catcher to handle the ball. He gets a good throw off to second base, and they get their guy.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Into the windup and the pitch. Adonis Garcia is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Gordon is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Braves go down without a whimper here. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. Justin Nicolino comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Pitcher, Justin Nicolino.
Into the seats, 0-1. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. D. Gordon stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one.
D. Gordon.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Inciarte on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Well, he's 0 for 3 now in the ball game, and I think I can tell you why. If you're not a power hitter, you need to hit down on the ball. Try and drive things. This guy doesn't have enough muscle to hit home runs consistently, so he's wind up as routine flyouts.
This is line to left, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Well, you know you're talking about a nice streak when you get up over 10 games in a row, and now that's 11 for this guy, so he is feeling it.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. We'll see Nick Markakis when we come back. 5 innings complete, and we are tied 2-2. And here Markakis now. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Boy, and in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
Here's Eric Ibar now. As he'll take a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And Ibar will lay off that one. It's even at 1-1. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Justin Bour will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
Well, on the bright side, I guess, he is putting the ball in play. He's just not getting that solid contact that you're looking for when a guy is really seeing the ball well.
Tapped up the first baseline. And here's Freeman at first himself to record the out.
Now batting.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
First delivery to him on the way. Line to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. Around second. He'll try for third. Now Bourne will have to hurry this back in off the wall. And he'll get in there safely.
Yeah, you can't help but think about all the men they've left on base so far and how many times a triple like this could have really done some damage. Instead, they'll have to be content to take this one with the bases empty.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Derek Dietrich is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air and a ball that he got every stitch of as that one without a doubt is gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And it stakes the Marlins to a 4-2 lead.
Well, this is the chance you take when you work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his happy zone, and he jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
Now batting. Catcher.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. As he's first pitch swinging here, and this is on the ground toward the hole. On to Freeman at first, and there are two away now.
And the off-speed stuff just continues to keep guys off balance here. He's still just got that one strikeout on his ledger, but he's had these guys in knots all throughout.
Ripped down the line, and that's through for his first base hit in this one.
And now another base runner for him to contend with now. And as we bring up his line, you can see that's an even 10 hits against him so far. And you have to wonder how much longer they're going to let him stay out there.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Justin Nicolino is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And look out. Oh, that got him. And any time you hit the pitcher, you're asking for trouble.
I think things are getting a little frosty down there now. This has been one of those back-and-forth games where tensions have run high. This is just going to ramp it up a little higher.
Here's D. Gordon now. Swinging a soft liner, has to barehand it. It's there, and he's out.
Oh, love it.
But two in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the two-run home run. 8-9 and top of the order coming up to start the seventh. And the Fish have taken a 4-2 lead. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the seventh inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Leading off the inning, Michael Bourne, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Stanton to the track, to the wall. And a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, so a good bounce-back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Left fielder, number 11.
Ender Inciarte digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Big breaking ball and a beauty, 1-2.
Boy, that's almost like taking an overhand right from the champ right there. He couldn't even think about pulling the trigger that time.
Hit out towards second. Gordon is up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Here's a look at his pitches by inning so far. That last one was number 84, so they're getting near the point where they'll need to start keeping tabs on him.
Belted high and deep into right center. Stanton ranging back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Paco Rodriguez will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Christian Yelich will get us started here for Miami, and he'll have backup in the form of Giancarlo Stanton waiting on deck. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
Yeah, he was out front right there, probably guessing fastball. But now, 0-2, you can't be guessing anymore. You got to find something in the strike zone and put it in play.
Drilled down the line. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Just a great at-bat here to start the inning against a tough left-handed pitcher. You see him stay on this pitch all the way. He's aboard here with a leadoff single.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? Bonifacio back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
Well, you could have put the first base bag out in the outfield grass on this play. You're not going to double this guy up. He's too fast. Still, a pretty good job of at least getting that lead runner at second base.
Justin Bohr will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the fans...
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Rounding third is Stanton heading for the plate. In to score is the runner from first. Now a 5-3 game.
And in a game like this, there's no telling how important an insurance run that may turn out to be. He plates that run on the RBI double to make it a 2-run lead now, which may not sound like that much, but it makes a world of difference for anyone who's coming in to try to close this game.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Bourne, still going back. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Around third and being waved on home. And a relay home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Yeah, getting 1 triple in a game is rare enough, but getting 2 is something you might see once a year. But just like the last one, he hits second base here under a full head of steam and makes it into third with his second triple of the ballgame.
David Carpenter will come on to make his 40th appearance this season. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 7-3 ball game. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
And everybody's getting into the act now. Right on the heels of the triple, he comes through with a double of his own, and that's going to extend that lead out even further.
JT Realmuto ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Yeah, and that's a good job here to get off the mound quickly, pounce on it, and then make a good, strong throw.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's an 8-3 ball game.
Boy, this is just a sweet swing right here. Hits the bat head out front. Look at the head right down on the baseball, the entire swing. And just no shot there for the third baseman to knock this one down as this heads down the left field line for an RBI double.
Into the box, Justin Nicolino, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
Yeah, and you know, this is a spot where you just have to make him bring the ball down. It's very difficult to do anything positive when it's up that high.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. No shortage of extra base hits as you see the totals there. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Back to him, and that's off his leg. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. D. Gordon gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Now a ball softly hit and foul off to the left, strike 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Bunt attempt here, but this will be foul, so the runners will stay put for now. Shot toward right center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Well, we know this is a guy on the mound that doesn't like to waste a lot of pitches. He's coming right after his man on an 0-2 pitch, but this one's just a little bit more of a cement mixer. A lot of spin, but no action. So this is a good swing right here, and he's going to drive in a run with it.
Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
In is Christian Yelich, as he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Drilled to the right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
Nice job right there hitting with the runner in scoring position. He just gets out in front and yanks his ball right through the hole. And that'll score that runner easily from third base.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in one more time, and fortunately for him, he'll get a 5th chance here to extend that hitting streak.
Yeah, he hasn't had the same success the rest of the guys have, but that could all change with one swing.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Tap foul at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A step on second for the force, and that'll do it. Another good inning here for the Marlins. Who says fans don't love their baseball in Miami? More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Freddie Freeman comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Adonis Garcia will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all or nothing type hitters. But hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
And he takes strike 2.
And that pitch count is 88 now. But to me, he looks good to go.
Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. 8th inning here from South Florida as you get a look at the line score to this point. The hometown Marlins leading this one as they look to send this crowd home happy. Nick Markakis will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scrap.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. Arodys Vizcaíno will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the count. Some people think, oh, you might want to take a pitch to start in that bat. And sometimes that's great, and it works out for a lot of people. But what you should be thinking is, I got to swing at strikes, and I got to get my pitch. And if it happens to come on the first pitch, let it rip.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Derek Dietrich will come up now in yet another big RBI opportunity.
And he's got 4 already, and he's got a chance to make this a game to remember.
Ground ball right side. Oh, and he whiffs on it as it's by him at first. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. JT Realmuto comes to the plate with ducks on the pond, as they say, looking to add to his team's already sizable lead.
What's that old saying, guys? The rich get richer? Well, his team's definitely been getting rich here all day.
Bourne is there. Let's see if they try it. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't sure they were going to send him on that ball. This was hit awfully hard, but they decided to roll the dice and take a chance to score him, and it's going to wind up paying off.
First offering on its way. Drilled right back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Bourne's throw comes in, and that'll hold the runner at third.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Ichiro Suzuki will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only 1 away. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
And with the bases loaded, Why not take one for the team right there and let that pitch hit you? It could have been a run.
Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up, and they remain loaded here with still only one gone.
That's a nice swing right there. Squares this one up perfectly. Lines it right over the second baseman's head. That runner from third, he can walk home on that RBI single.
Here's D. Gordon now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bourne has a read on it. 2 gone. The relay throw, and they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
Well, nobody's going to confuse this guy with Miguel Cabrera or Chris Davis, but with the runner on third, he doesn't have to hit the ball out of the ballpark. Just has to get one deep enough out there to deliver that run from third. That's nice going.
First pitch on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Inciarte is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We've played 8 full. The Marlins lead this one 13-3. Edwin Jackson will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Tyler Flowers will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now, but hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Now at the plate, Eric Ibar, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Left side. He's got it. To Gordon for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Up next for Atlanta, center fielder, Michael Bourne.
Digging in and looking for more, Michael Bourne. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. And there's the Jackson fastball as he uses it to get ahead 0-1. This is pulled into right, and that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. That wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoke.
I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Pitch, a curveball that's off the catcher's glove and gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And there's a swing and a miss for strike 2, and the Braves now are down to their final strike. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Not really much more to say about this. 10 wins in a row. There's not a team in the league that wants to play these guys right now. They're playing some of the best baseball we've seen in years.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Marlins win it 13-3. So long from South Florida.
Time of the ball game.